Hello, Ironicus here. Welcome to the unofficial Murder Drones Hunger Games. My copium is running low, so I decided to throw all the characters into the simulation to fill the ever-growing hole in my heart.
Is this a cry for help?
In District 1, we have our adorkable couple with Uzi and N. District 2 is home to the rest of the disassembly drones, V and J. In District 3, we have the doormans, Khan, and demonically possessed Nori. The lineage of eldritch horrors doesn't stop as we have Doll and her mother Eva in District 4. District 5 has the blondes, while District 6 consists of that one couple Uzi cannibalized that one time. In District 7 we have Alice and the lost but not forgotten Bo. In District 8 we have the Sentinel and the school bus. In District 9 here we have everyone's favorite characters, Frank and Tim. In District 10 we have the teacher and the key bug. I'm gonna be completely honest, I had no idea why I put these two together. District 11 consists of Sin and Tessa, who are together for no particular reason. And finally we have the merch plug with N-Dog and VCat. Not sponsored. Let me know who you're rooting for down in the comments below. Now...
Just can't wait to murder drones.
As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. N finds a backpack full of camping equipment. We have our first team consisting of the school bus, Keybag, Tessa, and Tim, who share everything they gather before running away. VCat finds a canteen full of water. One of the only characters who can actually safely drink it. Go figure. The teacher grabs a sword. Oh, he is absolutely done with this shit. Alice rips a mace out of Darren's hands. Yeah, I would not trust her with that. Uzi stays at the cornucopia, and Khan grabs a sickle.
Put your mother out of her misery.
Oh yeah, and Lizzie grabs a bottle of alcohol and a rag.
500 cigarettes.
Day 1, Nori questions her sanity. No surprise there. Tim and Doll think about home. N-Dog severely injures N and leaves him to die. You have been replaced. I can't believe N was the first one to die, oh my god. Sin steals from Frank while he isn't looking. Uzi and V team up, let's go! Eva practices her archery. Tessa tends to Bo's wounds. The Keybug runs away from Darren, and Jay and Thad team up. Okay. She must have backed off after he threatened to punch her. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Good night, my sweet prince. Night 1, Nori convinces the school bus to snuggle with her. Damn, she really has gone insane. The teacher thinks about winning. VCat passes out from exhaustion. Do I even have to say anything? Ooh, we got a canon team up. Khan, Lizzie, and Thad cheerfully sing songs together. 99 emergency doors on the wall, 99 emergency doors. Darren single-handedly fends Jay, Eva, and Alice away from his fire. Tessa stays awake all night. Bo convinces V to snuggle with him. And N-Dog and the Keybug hold hands. Neither of them have hands, what the f. Day 2, Tessa injures herself. VCat stalks Rebecca. Uzi tries to sleep through the entire day. Okay, that's definitely her. Sin, Lizzie, Jay, and Khan all raid Bo's camp while he is away. What did he ever do? I see. Any previous murder drones takes have been officially stricken from the record. The teacher bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Died as he lived, not giving a shit. Alice begs for Darren to kill her. He refuses, keeping Alice alive. No, Darren, don't do that. You've just made a huge mistake. Darren! The Keybug picks flowers. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance as the teacher joins the fallen. Night 2, Frank and Sin tell stories about themselves to each other. So, I got this maintenance gig with...
The flesh demands invitation.
Uzi cries herself to sleep. No, she misses N. Doll loses sight of where she is. V is awoken by nightmares. The loss of N cannot be overstated. Thad screams for help. Khan fends Tessa, Jay, and VCat away from his fire. N-Dog watches these events transpire and decides it best to stay away from Khan's wrath. Darren and the Sentinel hold hands. The school bus and Nori are both pricked by thorns while picking berries. Doll receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Good. Sin overhears Jay and VCAT talking in the distance. Get out, you waste of company resources. The Sentinel picks flowers. Eva receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Like mother, like daughter. Darren spears Bo in the abdomen. Bo, no! N-Dog picks flowers. Look at those cold, emotionless eyes, providing a veil for a merciless soul. Uzi shoots an arrow at Lizzie, but misses and kills V instead. Damn it! 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance, belonging to Bo and V. Sin receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Who's giving all the Solver-infected drones hatchets? Really? Lizzie begs for Tessa to kill her. She reluctantly obliges, killing Lizzie. Lizzie really couldn't keep going on without V. Stop, you're breaking my heart. Uzi, Rebecca, N-Dog, and Nori tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Frank loses sight of where he is. That's pretty much canon. Tim defeats Jay in a fight, but spares her life. God, she cannot stop catching L's. The Sentinel cries itself to sleep. Thad lets the key bug into his shelter, and Alice stays awake all night. Eva chases Khan. The Sentinel fishes. Uzi kills Doll while she is resting. Oh shit. The school bus forces the key bug to kill Sin or Thad. He refuses to kill, so the school bus kills him instead.
Ryan, look out!
Alice and Jay work together to hunt for other tributes. Okay, Jay's doomed. Frank, N-Dog, VCAT, and Rebecca all raid Nori's camp while she's hunting. The fallen tributes are Lizzie, Doll, and the key bug. Tessa thinks about winning. The Sentinel goes to sleep. Jay and the school bus tell stories about themselves to each other. Uzi and Darren huddle for warmth. Alice is awoken by nightmares. Sin tries to treat her infection. You know, it could have been interesting if we got more background on Sin and the Solver itself. Like, maybe what Sin was like as an individual separate from the Solver, I don't know. Eva and Khan hold hands. Oh, Nori is going to kill you. Thad sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Oh, Sin, Jay, Nori, and Tim all form a... I cannot say that on YouTube. Well, they're gone. Darren tries to sleep through the entire day. Uzi and N-Dog work together. Uzi? No. He's the one who killed N. You need to run. Right now. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Sin, Jay, Nori, Tim. Darren destroys Frank's supplies while he is asleep. Someone stop Darren, please. The school bus stays awake all night. Eva also attempts to treat the Absolute Solver. Alice tries to sing herself to sleep.
Can you set me free?
The Sentinel tends to Uzi's wounds. I guess that's V's parting gift before she passed. VCAT cooks her food before putting her fire out. Frank defeats VCAT in a fight, but spares her life. Nice kitty. Alice makes a slingshot. The Sentinel dies to dysentery. How the fuck is that even possible? Darren receives an explosive. Good. The school bus questions its sanity. Thad constructs a shack. N-Dog picks flowers. Again, no opposable thumbs. Eva thinks back to Camp 98.7. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance, belonging to the Sentinel. Khan, Uzi, Thad, and Frank tell each other ghost stories. Ooh, me.
The Deafening! Set in the distant future, this revolutionary story revolves around everyone dying!
Rebecca receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Remember this will be on the test. N-Dog tends to VCAT's wounds. Don't let this cute moment distract you from the atrocities he hath wrought. Tessa quietly hums. Eva receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Day 7, VCAT discovers a river. N-Dog sprains his ankle while running away from Tessa. Eva also comes across a river. That's gonna get ugly quick. Rebecca fishes. Why is everyone at this damn river? Uzi overhears Thad and Darren talking in the distance. Tessa lets VCAT into her shelter. Hell of a lot nicer than she was to N-Dog, I might add. Tessa's a cat person, I guess. Uzi unknowingly eats toxic berries. Yep, that checks out. She would absolutely try to play the role of a YA novel protagonist only to end up dying from food poisoning. Darren severely injures Thad but puts him out of his misery. Thad, no! N-Dog stays awake all night. Rebecca is pricked by thorns while picking berries. The school bus makes a slingshot. Tessa scares Eva off. And Khan tends to Alice's wounds. Damn, he be getting all the drones that were experimented on. Our fallen tributes are Uzi and Thad. Rebecca sets an explosive off, killing N-Dog, VCat, and Darren. She killed the animals and her own boyfriend. What the fuck? Khan questions his sanity. The doors, the never-ending doors. The school bus, Khan, and Tessa get into a fight. Tessa triumphantly kills them both. Eva decides not to go to the feast. Rebecca severely injures Alice but puts her out of her misery.
And you can't sit with us, Rebecca! Fine, I forgive her!
Frank bleeds out due to untreated injuries. RIP. The fallen tributes are N-Dog, VCat, Darren, the school bus, Khan, Alice, Frank. Damn, that's a lot. Eva is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. She literally has the absolute solver program, what? Tessa quietly hums. Rebecca receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Tessa stays awake all night. Rebecca thinks about home. Eva thinks about winning. Tessa silently snaps Eva's neck. Damn, that was fast. And Rebecca dies from thirst. And the winner is Tessa from District 11.
Oh yes. Get snack upon. Neck bite.